Okay, guys, we're starting 5.7, which is solving polynomial equations by factoring. So you said you want the quiz on Monday, right? That's not an option. We should have a quiz. Okay, so let's do it on Monday. Now, 5.7 is polynomial equations. Right. And it's not hard. Yeah. You'll see, oh, it's easy. Yes. Okay. So, we will talk about what a quadratic equation is and how we will solve it by factoring. Okay, so we're so excited now. And you have a holiday next week. It's Thanksgiving. Yum, yum. Okay, so let's share the desktop. No school on Thursday till Sunday. Yeah. Does anybody have class on Saturday? Friday? No, right? Okay, good. Yeah. So, what is this? 5.7. Yes, solving polynomial equations by factoring. Okay, guys, can we focus on this? Yeah. So, first of all, what is a quadratic equation? Yeah. So, a quadratic equation, so we know what a linear equation is. So, this is quadratic equation. So, quadratic is an equation which can be written in the form ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So look at this. What is the highest degree? 2. Yeah, the highest degree is 2. Equation is degree 2. Yeah, okay. Now, one side must equal to 0. So I'm going to write down that the right-hand side is equal to 0. And this is the standard form. So this is called the standard form. So standard form of a quadratic equation. So when I say standard form, what do I mean? The right-hand side is equal to 0. So everything else is on the left. All right. So for example, of a quadratic equation is x squared minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. That's an equation. Yeah. All right. Now the second thing that is important is called zero factor property. So zero factor property. Okay. So zero factor property. Yeah. So if a times b is equal to 0, then what is your conclusion? So if the product of two numbers is equal to 0, then what must be true? Then a might be 0 or b is equal to 0. So this property is called zero factor property, and this is the one that we're going to use to solve the quadratic equation. Yeah. So zero factor property. So for example, let's just solve by factoring. So solve, like the first one is x squared minus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. All right. So is it factorable? Is this in standard form? Yes. So first of all, it has to be in standard form. Is it factorable? How do we factor this? Yes. So how do we factor this? X minus 3 times x minus 2. So I assume everybody knows how to factor, is it? Is equal to 0. Remember, this is an equation, so I have to continue equals to 0. I have to write this equals to 0. Yeah, I have to write it. Yeah. Now, I have to solve. What is this? X minus 3 must equal to 0, or x minus 2 must equal to 0. So what is x equals to? 3, or x is equal to 2. All right. Then you could check. Yeah. So you could check. So you could substitute that. Yes.
X minus 3 or x minus 2?
No. X equals to 3 or x equals to 2.
Yeah.
So your answer is, your solution is, you have two solutions, 3 and 2. And I write it on a set, not in ordered pair.
You want to try it?
Yeah, you can. Or you can just box it. Yeah. So basically, what do you do? Factoring. Yeah, exactly. It's just, remember, an equation has two sides, right? So that's why you have to solve. All right. So number 2. Let me see. Maybe I have to do it on a different page. Can I do it on a different page when you're done? You finished? Oh, okay. So number 2. What about if I have 2x squared minus 5x is equal to 12? So is this in standard form? No. So what are we going to do? Yes. So move the 12 over. So 2x squared minus 5x. Then how do I move the 12 over? Subtract 12 is equal to 0. All right. Now, do we remember how to factor this? What method do we use? What method do we use? AC, yes. So let's set up the AC method. And remember, the right side has to contain what? Equals 0. For everything. This is an equation, so this is not just simply factoring. If it's an equation, then it has to have two sides. Right? How do we set up the AC? 2x divided by 2. Yes. All right, so 2x divided by 2. Okay, so we have to find two numbers. What's the product equals to? AC. So what is AC? Negative 24. What is the sum equals to? Negative 5. So what are the two numbers? Actually, negative 8 and 3, right? Yes. Okay. So negative 8 plus 3. Yes, almost. Good. Now, what am I doing with my 2? You split it up into 2 times 1. Okay, good. So now 2x minus 8 divided by 2, that is x minus 4 times 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. Yes. So x is equal to 4 or this is what I usually skip. Why is x equals 4? So actually this is what must happen. X minus 4 is equal to 0, right? Which means x equals 4. So usually this part I skip. Usually. Or 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. So 2x is equal to negative 3. What is x is equal to? Negative 3 over 2. Yes. I think fraction is okay. Yes. Oh, Chris, before I forget, are you going to stay in class? Oh no, just coming. Because you didn't process your applet. Right? Okay, I'll talk to you after class. Remind me, because I might forget, and today is the last day. Otherwise, you cannot do anything. Yeah. So if you want to talk to me about your grades, it has to be done today. Yeah, because the last day to drop is when? It's Sunday. Yeah. So and if you want to do it in person, not using computer, then you have to do it by Friday, right? Online it's Sunday, but the office closes on Friday. The admission closes on Friday at 12. So if you need to talk about your grades, you need to do it today. Yeah. So and I could also give you a recommendation if I think you're going to pass or not. Yeah. But majority of you are passing. And here this is different from high school. What's the difference? Like everybody can pass, and then you don't pass. So it's nobody is changing your grade. Yeah. So so grades are important, and I think W is better than D or F. Yeah. So if you want to talk to me about your grade, it has to be done today. Yeah, because tomorrow I'm not here. So and then the last day to drop with a W is Sunday. So if you want to talk to me about grades, it has to be done today. Yeah? Okay. So I calculated everything. Now, how many solutions do I have? 2, which is 4 and -3/2. Yeah. So usually I skip this step, usually. Yeah, so when I see this, I would usually say x equals 4 or 2x is equal to -3. So I'm skipping this step, so just to make it faster. But you know why I got this. Why is x equals 4? Because x minus 4 is equal to 0. Make sense? Okay. Now, do you want to try a few?
Yes.
Okay, so number 3. 16a squared minus 25 is equal to 0. So remember, standard form, standard form, standard form. Before factoring, it has to be in standard form. Number 4, 4x squared is equal to 8x. And then number 5, well, maybe I could do a little more. Yeah, number 5, let's see what number 5 is. X times 2x plus 3 is equal to 44. Okay. Maybe I'll just put number 6. Last one is number 6. So number 6, 5 squared is equal to x squared plus x plus 1 squared. All right. Good. So you said you want to try it first? Yeah? Okay. Okay, I'll wait then. Yeah? I'll wait a little bit. And let's see, what is the next section? Do you want to have the test before Thanksgiving or after?
Before, so if that's where we can do.
If you get that score, you don't have to do that. Okay. Written your algebra. Let me see. Let me see how bad is 5.7. Okay. 5.7 is not bad. How about 5.8? Oh, 5.8 is application. So Pythagorean theorem. We can if you want to have a test before, but it has to be done on Wednesday. Yes, so meaning I will be done lecturing on Tuesday, then you guys have a test on Wednesday. Do you want to do that? So are we voting? So if it is either Wednesday before Thanksgiving or Tuesday after Thanksgiving. So those are your choices. Tuesday after. I'm not asking you to do it on Monday, but Tuesday. So you have.
I think Wednesday would be good.
Okay, so can we think about it for a while, then we vote? So my option would be, this is what's happening. Today we will be done with 5.7 and we will start 5.8, but 5.8 is applications. And I think we should be done with applications on Tuesday, and then we could review, meaning Tuesday, let's see, Tuesday, November 22nd, and then I will have time to review a little bit, chapter 5, and then we could have a test on Wednesday the 23rd, if you want. Or my other options is, so either 23rd or the 29th. So that's my option. So you guys can think about it for 1 minute and then let me know. Then do the Kahoot. No, just kidding. No, so, okay, can we vote now? You already think? So, we're going to make decision today, okay? So, who wants test on Wednesday, November 23rd? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 only? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Wednesday next week. Oh, so before Thanksgiving. Wednesday before Thanksgiving. Okay, let me count. Okay, so 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. What about Justin? Are you voting? No. 6. Okay. Can you raise your hand? 6. Who is Wednesday before Thanksgiving? Oh, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh yeah. Then you guys should have it Wednesday before Thanksgiving. Okay. So you should start studying this weekend, right? Okay. I'm going to review it on Tuesday because on Tuesday we will probably be done on Monday or 10 minutes Tuesday, so I have like 40 minutes to review. Yeah. So we'll have it on Wednesday before Thanksgiving. Okay. So you guys are going to bring me turkey on Monday, right? No, I don't want turkey on Monday. That's fine. Okay, so let's do this. Yeah? So it's Wednesday before Thanksgiving. Okay. All right, so now, number 3, is it in standard form already? Number 3, yeah, it is. So I have one side equal to 0. Yeah. Now, how do we factor 16a squared minus 25? Oh, you guys remember that? Yes. So binomial. Is it perfect cube or square? So what is this? 4a plus 5 or 4a minus 5 equals 0. Good. So this is the step that I usually skip. 4a plus 5 is equal to 0. This is the step that I usually skip. Or 4a minus 5 is usually 0. What do I write if I don't write this? 4a is equal to negative 5 or 4a is equal to 5. So a is negative 5 over 4 or a is equal to 5 over 4. Oh gosh, this is squeezed. So I'm going to erase this first, and then I'm going to move this. I don't like it being squeezed. All right. Yes? So how many solutions do I have? Let's list it. Negative 5 over 4, 5 over 4. You can just leave it on the box, yes, on the exam. But this is not a solution, remember, this is an equation. A equals negative 5 over 4, that's an equation. The solution is negative 5 over 4. Now, which step it is that I usually skip? This one. Yes, minus 5. Minus 5 over, say it again?
You know the perfect square?
Right?
It's going to be 4a squared.
Yes.
And then 5 squared.
Minus 5 squared, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Now, number 4. Is number 4 here in standard form? No. So let's change it to standard form. How? Yes. So 4x squared minus 8x is equal to 0. Okay. Okay, guys, can you focus, please? Yeah. So let's see here. What can we factor out? 4x. So this is the greatest common factor, 4x. Yes. If I factor out 4x, what am I left with? X minus 2? Okay, good. Now, what am I supposed to write? 4x is equal to 0, or x minus 2 is equal to 0. This is the step that I usually skip, right? I usually skip this. So what is x? X equals 0, or x is equal to 2. Yeah. Say it again? You're subtracting 8x from both sides. So what you did here was you're subtracting. The other way to think about this is when you bring it to the other side, passing through the equal sign, the signs change. But basically you're subtracting by 8x both sides. Yeah? Okay, good. You're not supposed to add. Yes. Yeah, you don't have a third term here. You cannot change the. So we can't just add like a 0. No, you can't. Yeah, you don't need to. That's what it is. Yeah. So you don't have to write down 4x squared minus 8x minus 0 equals to 0. Is that what you're going to do? No, don't do this. Yeah, because it's confusing. Yeah. All right. Good question. I'm glad I have good questions today. Yesterday I was waiting for questions. Nobody asked me questions. Yeah. But I'm glad you asked. Yes. So ask me questions. I'm waiting for questions always.
Yesterday it was so confusing that we don't know that.
Oh, okay. But does it get clearer today after you do homework? So you see it after you do homework, then you ask questions. That's better, right? Yes. 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 Because you need to do it sometimes. Yeah. So x is 0 and 2. Now, I know some of you do homework right away. Isn't it easier when you do it like that? Because you remember, right? Yeah, good. So I'm very sure if you keep doing it, you will be successful in college. Yeah? You just have to keep doing it. Okay? Right, so number 6, what is this? 25, number 5, I erased it. Can we do number 6 first? Because I erased number 5. We have no space. I will do number 5, but let's do number 6 first. So 25 is equal to x squared. All right, now, don't ever get wrong here. What is x plus 1 squared? X plus 1 times x plus 1. So remember, don't say x squared plus 1. Yeah, because x plus 1 squared is a binomial. We need to expand. Yeah, okay. So 25 is equal to x squared plus, what is this? Can we FOIL it?
Yeah.
Okay, what is this? X squared plus 1x, 1x. So what is 1x plus 1x? 2x plus 1. Yes. Yeah. So 25 is equal to, so it's 1x plus 1x, so 1x plus 1x is 2x. So what would this be? 2x squared plus 2x plus 1. Okay. Then what? Is it in standard form? No. So we're supposed to, yes, subtract 25, right? Well, the 25, we need to do something with it. So 0 is equal to 2x squared plus 2x, what is this? minus 24. Now, I'm going to make it smaller, and this is an equation. Can I make it smaller? How? Divide both sides by 2. Yes. All right. So 0 is equal to x squared plus x minus 12. I just want to make it smaller.
If we don't divide by 2, we'll cancel.
Yeah, but it's harder. So you're going to factor out the 2, right? You could factor out the 2, but for me it's easier not to carry the 2 around. This is an equation, right? So an equation you could just divide by 2. Look at this. If I have 2x is equal to 0, what does it mean? X is equal to 0, right? So if 3x is equal to 0, what does it mean? X is 0. So I could just divide by 2. Yeah. Or do you want to factor by 2? Is it easier? Okay, then you can factor by 2. So what is it? 2x squared plus 2x minus 24. So you can just factor out the 2, but you have to carry the 2. 2 times, sorry, what is it? X squared plus x minus 12.
Knowing that we can factor out the 2, like, what's going to be the actual answer?
It's not going to change. No.
Even if we factor out that 2?
Yes. Yeah. It's not going to change. Yeah. So now let's factor this out. What is this? X plus 4, right? Yes. X plus 4 times x minus 3. Okay. So what is my solution? Yes. X equals. So this is what I usually skip. X. Can 2 be 0? No. So you're going to say x plus 4 is equal to 0, or x minus 3 is 0. So what is x? Negative 4, or x is equal to 3. Now, does it matter that I have a 2 here or not? Does it matter? No. So that's why you could just divide by 2, divide by 2, divide by 2. Yeah. It doesn't matter, you see here, right? What will the 2 do? Only x plus 4 will 0. X minus 3 is equal to 0. So this is negative 4 and 3. Yes?
Yes.
Easy? Okay. Now, number 5, because I didn't do number 5. So what was number 5? Yes. All right. Next page. Okay, so number 5. Let's see. X times 2x plus 3 is equal to 44. So what are we going to do? Yes. So we distribute 2x squared plus 3x, and can I bring the 44 to the other side? Yes. So minus 44 both sides equals to 0. Okay, so how are we going to factor this? Is this in standard form? Okay, how are we going to factor this? AC method. Yeah. Remember, it has to have 2 sides, so it has to have equal 0. Yeah, so your setup is 2x divided by 2, and then on the right side, we still have equals 0. Yeah. Okay, so the product must equal to negative 88. Oh, it's just 8 times 11, isn't it? The sum is 3. So 8 and 11. Let's adjust the sign. Which one's positive, which one's negative? Negative 8 plus 11. Okay. So when we multiply, it is negative 88. When we add, it is positive 3. Yes, so minus 8 plus 11 divided by 2. Now, what am I supposed to do with my 2? Yes, split it up. So 2 and 1. Yes. 2x minus 8 divided by 2. That would be x minus 4. times 2x plus 11 equals 0. Okay. So I'm going to skip it this time, really, right? How do I write it if I skip one step? X equals 4 or 2x is equal to negative 11. Yes. So I'm skipping a step. What was that? What was the invisible here? X minus 4 equals 0 or 2x plus 11 equals to 0. Yeah, we're not done. Yeah, we're not done. So x is equal to negative 11 over 2. Yes. Yeah, of course you have to solve for x. You don't solve for 2x. We go all the way solving for x. Yes. So you have two solutions, which is 4 and negative 11 over 2. Doable? Okay, now 7. 24x cubed is equal to negative 10x squared plus 6x. Is it in standard form? No, okay, so let's make it standard form. What do we do to make it standard form? So we add 10x squared, right? So move the 10x squared. So when I move the 10x squared, that will be plus 10x squared. Good. Because I want the coefficient of the leading coefficient to be positive. So your leading coefficient has to be positive. Yeah, because otherwise it's really hard to factor, right? Okay, so it has to be positive. Yeah, what if it's negative? Then you factor out the negative. Yeah. What about this 6x? I bring it to the other side, so it becomes minus 6x. Okay. Now, can we make it smaller? How? Divide by 2, factor out the 2, or divide by 2? 2x. Yes. All right. So factor out 2x. What are we left with? 12x squared plus 5x minus 3. Oh, it looks a lot smaller. Aren't you happier? Okay, so now 2x. 2x, yes. So how are we factoring this out? AC method? Okay. So our setup is 12x divided by 12. You'll see? Is that 12? Okay. I learned a little bit of Spanish. A little bit. It's difficult, not easy. Okay. So we need to find two products. What is this? What is the product? Two numbers such that the product is. Product should be negative 36. Oh, remember you have to also copy equal 0, right? And the sum must be equal to 5. Okay, so this is small numbers. We could do it. What are the two numbers? 9 and 4? Yes. And negative 4? Yes. Now I check first. When I multiply, it's negative 36. When I add, this is 5. So yes, that's right. Plus 9 minus 4. Okay. Now, the 12, what am I supposed to do with it? Split it into 3 times 4. Yes. So I'm going to carry the 2x. 12x plus 9. What is 12x plus 9? Divided by 3. 4x plus 3. And then 12x minus 4. That is 3x minus 1. This is 3x minus 1. Yay! That's right. So now, which one is equal to 0? You also have these, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So x is equal to 0, or do you want me to skip the step or not here? So 4x is equal to negative 3, or 3x is equal to 1. Yes. So then what is x here? Negative 3 over 4. X is 1 over 3. So how many solutions do we have? Yes. Why does it have 3 solutions? Because you have x cubed. Yeah, if you have x cubed, you could have up to 3 solutions. If you have x squared, you can only have a maximum of 2 solutions. Are we good? Because I'm done with 5.7. I'm going to start 5.8 now. Yeah, I'm not going to finish 5.8. So what homeworks do you until what section? Yes, until 5.7. Is there a quiz? Which one? 5.1, 5.3 to 5.7? Is it? Okay, there's a quiz. Yeah, so you have to check which quizzes. I'm going to put in the due dates. Yeah, well, the homework is up to 5.7, and the quiz is also up to 5.7. Yeah. Okay. Now let's start 5.8. Woohoo! I'm so excited. File, save as. No, only up to 5.7. Yeah. Oh, I have some parties to go to. Yeah. Yeah, and my husband's gonna cook something also. He's gonna bring something. But not turkey. I mean, he doesn't like turkey that much, and I don't either. No, yeah. So I tell him, let's just go out and eat lobster.
Where do you eat lobster?
No, there is a restaurant called Boston Lobster in San Gabriel. Do you know it? Yeah, it's pretty good. It is good. It's cheaper than the Newport. Newport is in Las Tunas. Yeah, it's just Google it, Boston Lobster. It's really good. Yeah. Oh, the line is long. If you go on the weekend at night, oh, the line is long. It's by pounds. I think it's 17 per pound. Yeah, 17. No, it's reasonable because all the other lobster places are more expensive. Yeah. Yeah. I usually make it myself, but I cannot make the way they make it. I could just steam it. So if you steam it, you can just buy the fresh one. The first pound is 8 minutes, and then the previous one, the next one are 3 minutes. Thank you. I'm going to email you the grade, with your grade average. This Sunday is the last day for drop. Okay. Yeah. So you could, if you buy live lobster, it's also already $9 a pound, right? Yeah. 9 or 10 or 11. Yeah. So it's already expensive. Lobster. Yeah. Okay. When I was in Boston, I ate lobster. Yes. Anyway, let's continue. Yeah. All right. Let's see. So anyway, if you want to steam lobster, it's 8 minutes the first pound, and then 3 minutes additional pounds. Yeah. You never tried lobster? It's just like a giant shrimp. If it is fresh, it is a little sweet. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, it's really good. Yes. Oh yeah, you crack it. Yeah, there's a claw, right? So you crack it. Yeah. There's a cracker. Yeah. Oyster, yeah. I ate. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oyster is more. I like lobster better. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, I am too. Me too. Yeah. Oh, maybe I should tell him to make lobster today. Okay. So anyway, let's do I haven't loaded the content because I don't know. 5.8 is application. So Pythagorean theorem. So let's discuss that. How about it? Yeah. So one of them is Pythagorean theorem. All right. So applications, one of them is Pythagorean theorem. Yeah? Yeah. So let's start. We're not going to finish 5.8 today, but most likely we will do it on Monday. So Tuesday we can have more time to review. Yeah? All right. So new section. 5.8 is application. So let's start by Pythagorean theorem. There are other applications, and there are some that you just have to substitute the value. All right. Okay. Let's see here. 5.8. Okay, Pythagorean theorem. When do we use Pythagorean theorem? Yes. What type of triangle specifically? It's actually right triangle. Yeah. So we always use Pythagorean theorem for a right triangle, right? So this is a right triangle. Yeah. And which one is the longest one? Yeah, this is called hypotenuse. So your longest one is called hypotenuse, and we usually use the letter C. And these are called legs, and we will call this A, and this is another leg, we will call it B. Right? So Pythagorean theorem. So this is for right triangles. So only for right triangles. What does Pythagorean theorem say? Yes, a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. Yeah. Now, a and b are interchangeable. Which one has to be fixed and you cannot change? Yes, the c. Why? Because c is the longest one. A and b, I don't care you call this a, this or this a, it doesn't matter. Okay. All right. So now let's talk about some of the problems related to Pythagorean theorem. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Construction, yeah, or archaeology. Oh, there's not an easy one. Roadway design. Oh, I actually asked this question for my math, the other student. Yes. So Elliott Street. So for example, Elliott Street is 24 feet wide. Okay. When it ends at Main Street. All right. Now, 40 feet. So a 40 feet long diagonal crosswalk. Allow pedestrians to cross Main Street to or from, so Main Street to or from either corner of Elliott Street. Determine the width of the main street. Of the main street. All right. So we're going to draw this, right? Okay. Okay, so what are we drawing? A triangle with a diagonal. Yes? So we will draw a triangle with the diagonal. So what do we know about the diagonal? Oh, the diagonal is 40 feet long. So this is 40 feet long. This is diagonal crosswalk. And what about the Elliott Street? 24 feet. Which one's 24 feet? It doesn't matter, right? So I could put this as 24 feet. All right. So this is Elliott Street. Going that direction. Yeah. Okay, so what is being asked? Main street. So it's going to be this direction. So do I call this, what do I call this? X? B? Okay. B or A, doesn't matter. Yeah. So, or you could call it X. So X, so this is actually step 2 when you have the drawing. And then step 1, X is the width of Main Street. Because that's the question, right? The width of Main Street. All right, so then what do you have here? Step 3. Do we use Pythagorean theorem? What does Pythagorean theorem say? A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared. What is A squared here? X squared plus 24 squared, or 24 squared plus X squared, doesn't matter, is equal to 40 squared. So X squared, what is this? Plus 24 squared, what is 24 squared? Is it 596? Oh, 576? Thank you. I know. Is equal to 40 squared, which is 1600, right? Now, is this in standard form? No. So how do you change it to standard form? Subtract 1600. Yes, both sides. So X squared minus 1000 what? 1024 is equal to 0. Yeah. Okay, so 1024, what is it a perfect square? Yeah, this number is pretty big. So this is factorable. So this number is pretty big. Is it 32 square? This is 2 to the 10th. Yeah. So it's 2 to the 5. So it's 32. So X plus 32 times X minus 32 is equal to 0. I know this number is pretty big, so it's a little bit difficult. Yeah. But yes, it is a perfect square, and it comes from 32. So what is X equal to? Negative 32, or X is equal to 32. Which one? Can it be negative? No, it has to be positive. Yes. So this is step 4. Step 5, write your answer. What is your answer? No, it has to relate to the content, to the context. Main Street is 32 feet wide. Oh, long or wide. Yeah. All right. Is it easy? Okay. Should we do another one? No time. Okay, so we will do more on Monday. And we will finish this, or almost finish this on Monday. Yeah.
What is normally try?
You could. So, and then you take the square root of both sides. Yes, yes. So you could do that. Yes. So yes, you could do it too. Yes, you're right. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yes. So you guys have a good weekend, but please check your grades if you didn't do it yesterday. Yes. And then if you want to talk to me about your grades, it has to be today. Yes? Okay. So let me save this. Okay, and I'm going to close the recording. So you guys have a good weekend. Yeah, we have a test next Wednesday. Okay? All right.